Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Plus Life. And today I have two Trash or Treasure Halloween DIYs, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so for our first DIY, I have some Mod Podge. I have a window cling from Dollar Tree. I have this Frito-Lay chip box that came from Sam's. I believe these came out last year, the year before last. So I just kept it because I want to do a DIY with it. And then I also have some packing paper. So I'm going to start off by taking my Mod Podge and I'm going to put that all over my box or my casket. And then I'm going to take my packing paper and I'm going to just ball it all up and crinkle it up. And then I'm going to attach it to my casket. And then, so I actually did this one morning before I went to work. And so when I came home, it was completely dry. And then I took it outside and I used some black spray paint to spray paint it. So here I'm just showing you what it looks like. And then this is the black spray paint I'll be using. I don't know how long I've had that, but I remember purchasing from Lowe's a long time ago. I think I got a lot of spray paint on clearance for like $1, so that was one of them. So this is what my casket is currently looking like after I spray painted it. And then I have these little skull heads that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to go ahead and add those to the bottom as my feet. And at first I was going to use the caution window cling, but I decided not to use that. So I have this little skeleton head. I went ahead and cut the back of it off. It came from Dollar General. I believe it was $1 from Dollar General. And then I have this skeleton border that came from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to start off by attaching it with hot glue. And then later on, I switched over to Mod Podge, which now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have just used Mod Podge for the whole thing. And so once I have my my wall border placed all over my casket, I'm going to go back and so you can see here that I'm hot gluing it, and then I'm going to go, when I start to attach it to the sides, I'm going to use the Mod Podge. Now I'm not going to do the back because you're not going to see the back of it. So here you can see that I'm now attaching it with Mod Podge, and I think that the Mod Podge gave it a nicer finish and a nicer look. So I may go back and change it. I would like to thank everyone for spending part of their Sunday with me today, for watching my Halloween DIYs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I do really appreciate it. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls, with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do lifestyle updates and sister log updates. So if that is something that you're interested in, if you can go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and get back into today's video. So here I am showing you my skeleton head that I went ahead and cut, and I just used a knife to cut it. And then I'm going to attach it with some hot glue. Like I said, I was going to attach it in the middle of the two skeleton faces. And then I'm going to take the hot glue and then just go around it just so that it'll stay put. And then once that is complete, I have this netting, I forget what it's called. It's like a creepy cloth, excuse me. And this came from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to place it on top, and I'm going to add that using some hot glue. I'm going to go ahead and just cut the bottom half off. And there wasn't a lot of the creepy cloth, but it was just enough for me to cover the front of it and then to do the sides. So here I'm going to go ahead and just cut around the face. I'm going to hot glue that just to in a couple of sections to attach it to the skeleton head, just to make sure that the areas where I cut are completely covered. And then I have a piece of like I'm not even sure what this is, like some type of garland. It was just like a piece that I had when I was cleaning up my storage box. I saw, and I was like, I'll just go ahead and wrap that around the head. So I'm going to do that and add a couple just little dabs of hot glue. And then I'm going to add some spiders that I have. So here I'm just going to show you that I'm going to add it to the sides, and I'm going to just add that using some hot glue. And then it just covers both sides. And that was enough creepy cloth to do both sides, in the front and the top. And I also went back and added the border on top of the skeleton, on top of the casket also. So once that was complete, I have these spiders that I purchased from Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and start to attach some spiders, and that is going to be it. I tried to hot glue one of the spiders onto the skeleton's eye, but it just wouldn't stay, so I just ended up just leaving it off. But here I'm just placing those spiders onto the creepy cloth, and they just kind of just sit in there. They don't fall out or anything, so I just left them like they were, and I didn't hot glue them on. And yeah, that is it for this DIY. You have to let me know what you think. If you saw my last year's video of me doing some Halloween DIYs, you know that I am not really into Halloween, but I decided I was going to give it a second try. So let me know what you think about this DIY. Okay, so we're moving on to our last DIY for today. So I have this plastic, I think it's like a sausage jar from, I think, Sam's. And then I have my Mod Podge. Again, I'm going to be using the packing paper. And then I have these stickers that came from Party City. My Party City closed, so they did have like a closing sale. So I did go there when that happened and purchase a couple things that I could use, which they didn't really have that many things. So here I'm just attaching that packing paper to my jar. So I did the lid first, and now I'm just doing the jar, and I'm going to let it dry. And then once it's completely dry, this is what it looks like. And once it's completely dry, I'm going to start off by adding some of my pumpkin paint. This came from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to start applying the pumpkin acrylic paint, and then I had that metallic paint that I was going to use also, but I ended up mixing it actually with the pumpkin paint. So I have the burnt umber, the pumpkin, and the terracotta and the metallic. So I mixed all those up, and I'm going to just start drawing some lines on my pumpkin, on my jar to make it look like a pumpkin. And then once everything is completely dry, I'm going to go back and start to actually want to go back and paint my lid. So I'm going to paint my lid brown with the burnt umber, and then I also did a coat of antique wax on top of it. And then I went ahead and just set that aside and went on to starting to create my peduncle. So my camera did shut off because I actually my SD card was full, so I don't think you're going to see everything, but I'm going to go over what I did. So I have some Mod Podge, I have some more packing paper, and I'm just using the sponge that I used that had the burnt umber paint on it. And then I have one of these, just a piece of that wire twine that came from Dollar Tree, I don't know, some years ago. And I'm just going to wrap the packing paper around the twine. And I'm just going to start trying to go thin and then try and thicken it up as it goes to the bottom, because I'm also going to attach it to a couple pieces of the packing paper that I'm just going to stack on one another with the Mod Podge, so that it'll give me the peduncle look when I go ahead and place it on the lid. Now the only thing I wish I would have done was I wish I would have went a little bit thicker at the bottom, but I did not. But I think it still turned out fine. So here I'm just twisting everything around and just making sure that I got Mod Podge on all pieces of my packing paper, just so that I can make sure that it gives that look of a peduncle. So once I was done with that, here I'm just kind of just showing you that I'm just going to keep wrapping it around. So I'm just trying to wrap it just to get it thick. But like I said, I wish I would have put a little bit more to make it a little bit thicker at the bottom. And then these are the pieces that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just attach all those pieces together. And that's going to be the base of my peduncle. And then I'm going to, at the bottom of the stem part of my peduncle, I'm going to like open that up a little bit, and I'm just going to attach the two with some Mod Podge and hot glue. And that's when my SD card shut off. So you'll just see what the finished product ended up looking like. So this is what my peduncle is currently looking like. So I have my stickers there from Party City. There's my peduncle. I'm going to just attach it using some hot glue, and then I'm going to go back over it with the burnt umber and then some of the antique wax. And then I have my little scarecrow hand. I mean, not scarecrow, my my skeleton hand there. I used that last year. It was in a DIY that I did for Halloween. And then I have that pumpkin face that I'm going to be using from Party City. I think I paid like 70 cents for that. Like I said, the store was closing, so I did get a couple things out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish on my peduncle, and then once it's dry, I'm going to use my hair dryer to dry it. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start to add my face. So here are those little stickers, and I thought this was so cute. This is actually my favorite DIY. So I'm going to go ahead and add everything, and then it took me like 5 minutes. I was trying to find a nose, and there was no nose. Apparently it wasn't on there, so I had to make my own. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my stickers, and then once my stickers are attached, I'm going to go ahead and place my hand on top of the head and wrap my peduncle around it. And then once I was finished adding my hand onto the head, I went ahead and added a couple of those spiders from Amazon, and I just love the way that this turned out. Like I said before, I am not great at Halloween decor. I don't even like to watch scary movies, so yeah, this was fun. So you'll have to let me know what you think. I think I'm going to just start doing one of these videos. Actually, I'm going to do 2 this year, but I think I'm going to try and do at least 1 every year that I'm on YouTube. Because I don't celebrate Halloween, but my husband does like Halloween, so I figured it would be an even compromise with me just creating some Halloween decor. So yeah, let me know what you think about today's video, and let me know which one of these DIYs is your favorite. And that's going to be it for this DIY. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. It is so stinking cute. So you'll have to let me know what you think about this DIY. And that is going to be it for today's video. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye.